Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out the brand new EX1 assault rifle here in Call of Duty Vanguard, as well as I am going to be showcasing the different attachments on it. So if you guys weren't already aware, tomorrow at the time you're making this video, Season 5 of Vanguard as well as Warzone will officially go live. However, today at the time you're making this one, if you go into a private match in Vanguard, you can actually check out as well as use the Season 5 DLC weapons a little bit early, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in this video. And primarily, I'm going to be checking out the EX1, which naturally is a remake of the EM1 assault rifle from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It is naturally the laser gun of Season 5 of Vanguard. So with that all being said, if you guys go on to enjoy this video at any given point in time, make sure you leave a like on it down below as well as subscribe. So without further ado, let's actually dive right into it. So as you guys can see over here, we have the EX1, and the description of this weapon states, a prototype energy rifle effective at long range and highly customizable. Now as I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, this particular rifle is a remake of the EM1 rifle from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. However, the main difference is that for the EM1 in Advanced Warfare, it was a straight laser weapon. You pulled the trigger and then a laser came out. However, this weapon is actually more of a energy assault rifle, and interestingly enough, you can actually change the barrel and you can change the firing mode. For example, if you put on the burst AC-14, it's going to be turning this weapon into a burst fire assault rifle. Additionally, if you put on the PWN beam condenser, it's going to be turning this weapon effectively into a semi-automatic DMR. As they state, equips experimental modules that allow the weapon to fire semi-automatic shots of condensed energy. And then also, if you put on the charge and PV, is essentially going to be turning this weapon into a sniper rifle. As it states, modifications to the turbine allow energy to be hyper condensed and released in a single very lethal blast. And it also states in the pros, charge sniper conversion. So overall, this is a really interesting weapon in Call of Duty Vanguard, and I am going to be showcasing some in-game footage of it. However, first, let's actually preview this weapon over here. And overall, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. It does look like something straight out of Advanced Warfare. And also, with that being said, if you guys ever did play Advanced Warfare, make sure you comment down below. And with that being said, let's move on over to the camouflages so that way you guys can see what this weapon looks like in gold, diamond, and finally atomic. Overall, atomic actually looks pretty good on this weapon, so that's honestly really good. I might actually try to grind it out on it. And alright, with that being said, let's actually hop into a game. To start off, I am just going to be using the EX1 with absolutely no attachments on it, and I am going to be swapping out and experimenting with some of the barrels so that way you guys can see what it looks like in DMR mode, sniper rifle mode, as well as burst fire mode. So with that being said, let's actually dive right into it. Alright guys, as you can see over here, we have the EX1 in Vanguard. Now this is actually the first time that I loaded up into a game and actually used this particular weapon, and overall, this thing looks pretty cool. So let's see if we can see the inspect animation. Alright, that actually looks really good, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and fire this weapon. Alright, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Honestly, it feels like a very fast fire rate submachine gun, or maybe like a really fast fire rate assault rifle, kind of like the Cooper carbine or something like that. And as you guys can see, it is an absolute laser weapon, you know? Like, it doesn't really have any recoil. I'm going to be shooting this weapon, aiming down sight, and not going to touch my right analog stick, just so that way you guys can see. As you can see, very controllable recoil. And alright, now let's actually swap out and try some of the different barrels on this particular weapon. Alright, so now we have the burst fire modification on this particular weapon, and let's see. Alright, so as you guys can tell, this thing significantly slows down the fire rate. However, I can definitely tell it has a lot more power behind it. as this particular barrel does increase the damage. So honestly, this could just be me, but with the burst fire attachment, it honestly seems like a weapon that you see in Apex Legends or something like that. And alright, so now let's go ahead and check out the other barrel. And alright, now we have the semi-automatic DMR barrel. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, that is significantly different. As you guys can see, it's now semi-automatic. It has way more kick to it, not gonna lie. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should be like a 2 or 3 shot kill in core, so that's gonna be kind of crazy. However, this isn't even the most powerful barrel on this particular rifle. Now let's go ahead and check out the sniper barrel, which turns this weapon into a sniper rifle. So let's go and check that out. And alright, as you guys can see over here, we now have the sniper barrel attachment on this weapon. Let's go and see. Alright, so it's like a charge shot sniper rifle, kind of like the PO6 from Black Ops 3, if you guys remember that weapon. So as you guys can see, I'm going to be aiming down sight, and I'm going to be pulling the trigger. And that's when it charges up. And then if you pull the trigger afterward, it does end up shooting. So that's honestly kind of an interesting attachment. Definitely gonna have to see if it's any good, because honestly, attachments like these, they're really hit or miss. They can be extremely overpowered, like, you know, one shot kill no matter what, absolutely overpowered, or they're extremely bad and no one's gonna use them. And we're gonna have to see, as this particular DLC weapon is going to be releasing tomorrow in standard multiplayer as well as Warzone. So yeah, guys, with that being said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I've been your host, Dmr Barrel. I hope to see you in the next one.